Hey guys, Jib here, and welcome back to more Tekkit. Now, in this episode, we're going to go over more of the machinery. What I want to start off with, though, is making an actual geothermal generator, which is something to help us give us more power. I know I did make a generator in the previous episode, but in this episode, I want to focus more on a more energy efficient type of power. So that's why I'm going to go to geothermal. It should help us out. So what we're going to have to start off with is making the generator, which, like before, all we need is a furnace, machine block, and an RE battery, or you can just do it like this, or you can do it like this. So it doesn't matter. I'm going to go with this option. So I'm going to go ahead and put it there. And what I'm going to have to start off with is a furnace. So let me go ahead and grab some cobblestone right quick. And then I need some iron. And I also will need some RE batteries. But let's go ahead and start off with making the actual geothermal generator parts. Thanks to the subscriber who mentioned how to turn off cheat mode. That comes in handy, especially with this now, because I have a recipe mode. So it helps me and y'all out. That way you can actually see how the recipe is made in the box rather than me having to keep clicking off and whatever. It's very helpful. And also thank you to the subscriber who mentioned how to power down the destruction catalyst. That was very helpful too, because you power it up with hitting V, and to power it down, you hold Shift and hit V, and it powers it back down. That's very helpful. I was able to clean up the bottom downstairs. It helps out. So I think I'm going to need some refined iron now to make the machine block. I believe that is what is needed. Generator. Yes, we need a machine block. So go ahead and click on this. And where is refined iron? And we got us a machine block. Next, we need an RE battery. I have forgot how to make one of those, so let's go ahead and click here. RE battery will be... I'm going to have to look it up because I forgot. It's kind of glitch when you actually want to use an RE battery, at least look at it. So let's go and look here, and I need a copper cable, tin, and redstone. So that's not too difficult. I've already got copper cable with me. I need redstone, and... what was the other thing I need? Tin. So, yeah, that's not too hard. Tin. Right here. Let's go ahead and make this RE battery. Now, tin here. Copper cable goes on top. And then you put the redstone down the middle, and bam, you have yourself an RE battery. Now, let's go ahead and make the next generator. We're going to put that in the bottom, our machine block in the middle, and then the RE battery on top. Now, the next part we need for this geothermal generator, I believe, are cells and glass. I'm not quite sure. So we need more refined iron, so I'm going to have to get some more iron cooking. We're going to need an empty cell, which is simply just tin in a fashion like this. That's not an issue, so I'll go ahead and make the actual cells. You're also going to need these for if you want to stock up on lava, so I'll go ahead and get this many right here. I'll put that there, and we also need, what was the other port? We need glass and, okay, yeah, so I need to get more iron being refined, and then I need to make glass. Do I have a piece of glass anywhere by any chance? Does not look like I actually have any glass. I may have used it all up. Let's check my bag, make sure. I do have sand though, so I guess I'll go ahead and make a piece of glass. Shouldn't be too problem. I've got more iron. And then instead of actually waiting for all that to cook, I'll just shift over here and make my glass. So, yeah, simple enough. And once we get this geothermal generator up and running, I think we'll try to use the actual nether as a location to build up on cells. I think there is another way, though, if you don't want to have to worry about a direct pump or anything like that. You can simply, I believe you can make them with this thing right here, the energy condenser. So let's go ahead and make this generator. I think I have everything I need. We put an empty cell in the middle. Nope, I need refined iron. Duh, I forgot that part. Let's go ahead and grab that. And just so we are clear on the parts I need, let's use this again. So we'll go ahead and put the empty cells up top. Glass on either side. Refined iron here and here. And then we'll put the generator in the middle, and we have ourselves a geothermal generator. So I'm going to go ahead and take this down here. I'm probably going to end up moving the generator, but to move these properly without having to mess anything up, you're going to want to actually make a wrench, I believe it is. So let's go ahead and look up to see what that's going to take. Because if you don't use a wrench, you will end up destroying the thing without meaning to. So a wrench is... not sure that's the right one. Electric wrench. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that one either. So, I guess this is what is a stone gear and iron, I guess. Let's go ahead and go back up and make it. I swore it was a different recipe when I made it before, but I guess things change. So I think I have to make an iron gear or a wood gear first. So let's make some sticks. I think that's how it works. Let's just sell some sticks. And then we put the sticks in a fashion like this. We have a wooden gear, and I'm pretty sure you put cobblestone around it like that. And there you go. We have a stone gear. And then I think we have to put normal iron. So yeah, there we go. That shouldn't be too hard. Got it all right here. And we have ourselves a wrench. So let's go down there and see if this is what we need to actually have to take this off. And it is not. That's weird. I don't understand. It's kind of confusing because I've played this many times before and I don't know what it is wrong. I probably have to make this wrench, which to make this wrench we need, I have no idea what we need. Did I spell it wrong? Wrench, no. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I swore this is what we needed for the actual wrench portion to change it. I guess I'm gonna have to go through the whole list and actually find it. Yeah, see, it's giving me covalence dust and a wrench, but it won't let me actually click on the wrench. Okay, here we go. Bronze is what we need. And to make bronze, we will have to, I think mix two metals. Bronze dust. We have to have tin dust and copper dust. So let's go ahead and grab, we've got copper, we've got tin, so hopefully it shouldn't be that big of a problem to do this. So put one tin in there, and we have nuggets. So I guess in order to get the dust, we're going to have to use the macerator to do this. So hopefully we have some ore left. Yeah, we have a tin ore here, but I don't see any copper ore. So I think we're going to have to actually go and search for some copper ore because I actually don't see any. Kind of sucks. It made it a whole lot easier if we actually had it. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple pieces of tin in here. And I think the generator needs a little bit more coal, so I'm going to go ahead and stack that there. And while we're waiting, let's go ahead and go down into the mine and see if we can actually find some more copper ore. And while we're at it, if we pass by some lava, oh wow, this was quick enough. We don't have to go down that far. We've got our copper ore right here, and we're going back up. What I was going to do is go ahead and use these cells and pile them up with lava so I wouldn't have to... Well, there's no point in wasting time. Let's go ahead and sink down to the bottom and grab the lava while we have a chance. I'm pretty sure at the very bottom there's obsidian, and underneath that there's lava. Previous episodes I actually had to deal with this area, or I had to work it in order to get some stuff, so it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, we've got a sapphire right here, but lava. So we get a sapphire and lava. Not a bad deal. And I'm just gonna keep. I think, yeah, it puts it there, but okay. So we just have to get it to the portion. And then I'll be able to show you what actually it does when you put the lava cells in there. It'll just basically, it's kind of like coal, it'll just go ahead and generate the power that you need in order to work it. So let's go ahead and head back up here and get this copper going. And look, there's more copper right there. So it looks like we didn't have to have a problem with this. We've got a good source in case, but we shouldn't have a problem. We have to get plenty of bronze though. Do we have to cook it? I was not sure. I think you can make bronze dust just by simply mixing it in the crafting table. But if not, I think we'll have to find some clay and make a certain oven. So we went too far up. Let's go ahead and head back down here to the macerator. And yes, we have some tin dust. I don't know if that is enough though. To make this, we'll need, okay, so it's a 1-to-3 ratio. So let's go ahead and stick in the rest of our copper. This should give us 4, so I think we can actually energy condense it if I'm not sure. So watch this. You put these in here. There's your power. It'll give you power for this, so you don't have to worry about anything. And I probably shouldn't have done that. That way I could have stuck one in the energy condenser up here. I'm going to go ahead and go back down since we have actual time with the copper dust so we can make this. It shouldn't be too much trouble with making the bronze dust. Once we get it going like that, I think I'd be able to stick it in the energy condenser and get bars too if I really need it. But hopefully we won't have much trouble with this. Now, there we go. We've already ahead and got another lava cell, so let's head back up. I'm going to go ahead and stick this one in the energy condenser just to do a check to see if we can do this. Now, if it doesn't work, nah, no big deal. We'll just simply either go to the nether or build a pump and just suck it out of wherever we see lava. I think the nether is the best choice. I mean, it's basically an infinite source of lava, if I'm correct. I've never seen the nether drained, like completely drained of all lava. I don't know what that looks like, but I bet you it looks pretty cool when it's done. So let's go ahead and stick this in here just to do a check. Put that in here. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yeah, let's just stay away from the lavas right now. Okay, now let's go ahead and go back down and grab the copper dust. And we will stand right here since I have a philosopher's stone. So I think you hit V. Nope. C. There we go. And we will put one in the top. And we will put this here. And it gives us 2 bronze dusts. And we'll go back up, smelt it, and stick it in the energy condenser. And hopefully it will give us what we want. Now, if I do what I just did to the lava cell, I'm going to feel pretty stupid. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. We'll pull one of these down and we'll put the bronze dust here. And it looks like we will be able to do it. So cool. And instead of using bronze dust, I'm just going to go ahead and stick a piece of bronze in the spot instead. And I'm going to drop some redstone. Why not? It's not hard to get redstone. We've got plenty of diamonds if we ever have to make any more. So I think that's enough bronze to actually make the wrench. And the simple recipe, if I recall right, is like this. And we have ourselves a wrench. Now we have 2 wrenches. I don't know what the other one is for. It may be for a whole different mod itself. And if it is, well, we don't have to worry about it. But now we actually have our generator and we have our macerator. So I'm going to go ahead and reset the macerator back up. That way I don't have to actually worry about when putting stuff in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and clear a bit of the stuff out so I'll have room messing with the stuff. Alright, we have the generator here. Don't need that, but I will need the macerator, which is still down here. I think I'm going to kick that up, and I will put the macerator down here. Now that we actually have this geothermal generator, it shouldn't be an issue, but I'm thinking of, should I do a central location type of source? So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the middle so I don't have to worry about it. Now, please don't tell me it did it. I'm pretty sure every so often when clicking on a geothermal generator, I think there is a possibility of it kicking back a normal generator instead, and I think that can become quite frustrating. So I'm going to have to go ahead and go back and try to geothermal generator. Here we go. And we're going to click that. And we're going to have to make another one. So we have everything here. I don't have to worry about it. It'll get annoying every so often if it keeps doing that, but hopefully we won't have to worry about it. And we lost all the power that we had gained from those lava cells. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this thing in the middle. I think that's what my best option would be to do. That way I can route wherever I need to. And there's no specific middle, so I'm going to go ahead and just stack it right there. And then my macerator, I'm going to put actual one over. And then I'm going to think I can connect it with a copper cable, which, yes I can. So now that we have that set up and we have this set up, now after that we are going to have to make pumps in order to pull it out. But right now I want to get some more lava cells. And this time I want to do it the right way instead of being stupid and actually losing it. If the energy condenser actually takes the lava cell, it makes me think that we'll be able to use it to multiply them, because it wouldn't take it if it wouldn't work. Because I know gold ore, I'm pretty sure, does not condense down into energy, and there's certain other things that won't do it either, part of other mods. Because they haven't configured everything in yet, that or they just don't want it to be that easy for people to just go in and actually just run through everything instead of actually having to make it. Because what's the point of actually making the things if all you have to do is simply condense it? Yeah, I mean, you can build all the stuff you want to do, but it takes away some of the thinking points, the actual fun parts of Tekkit. Because that's what Tekkit's all about, is building things, making things to make your actual construction of buildings easier. I don't know. It depends on your stance, but I don't have a problem with it. It helps me learn things. It helps me keep track of things. And doing a series like this will actually help y'all learn how to do things also. Now, let's see if we can stick this in. Okay, so it looks like we should not have a problem with doing this. I'm just going to go ahead and run through all my redstone. And I'm going to go ahead and stick the cells back down into the generator. And then I'm going to start macerating all the actual things I have. So let's go ahead and stick the tin ore not there. And we're going to put that. And then we're going to stick our tin ore here. And it's getting its maceration on. So I think that's a pretty good part of this actual mod, is having these different energies. I think the next episode, though, I'm going to focus on routing this oil to a different place. That way we can actually have another power source that helps us out. But I think one more thing I want to make before we end this episode will be the extractor to help you get sticky resin and make rubber. So for an extractor, we need me to actually click it right. We need electronic circuit, a machine block, and tree taps. And for the electronic circuit, we need refined iron, redstone, and copper cables. And I think I have all that stuff, so let's go ahead and make the advanced circuit. Now it said, let me go ahead and pull this back up again so I can have the recipe, and I'm going to click it, and there we go. So I put that there. We need the refined iron in the middle, copper cables on the outside, and we have our circuit. And now for this part, and I'm going to throw it on the ground. So click that, and we're going to click that. I got to get used to this before I'll be able to do everything properly. Now I need my wood, and I think I left it all in this. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so we put this in here. We need another machine block, and I don't know if I have all my iron. Yeah, I'm going to have to refine some more before I can do this. So let's go ahead and stick some in here. Another thing I'm probably going to make is a iron furnace or an electric furnace. That way it can actually speed up the time that it makes the stuff, especially when it's coming out of the macerator in dust form. I'll be able to make a whole lot more bars to make all this stuff, because right now I'm not using everything to the best of my ability. You can make things a whole lot more streamlined and just easier for you to do. So I'm going to probably work on machinery for the next couple episodes, along with power sources, because that's one of the more main things of Tekkit. Once you can find a source to have near infinite power, which is probably going to be the nuclear reactors, all you have to do from there is just keep condensing uranium, and after that it shouldn't give you an issue at all when making this stuff. So we got our machine block, and we're going to need 4 taps. And then we simply place them all around in a fashion like this. And we put the iron circuit here, or the advanced circuit, and the machine block here, and we have ourselves an extractor. Now the extractor is very good because you can do this. You can come over here to, say, the trees that are not putting out resin, that do not have resin pockets. You can chop them down, and you can take them and put them in the extractor. Now I think, yeah, I chopped this one down too because there wasn't anything out of it. Every so often you'll actually get resin dropping out of the tree when you were chopping it down. Let's go ahead and, yep, there we go. I could just use the destruction catalyst if I can't reach it. And we'll go ahead and plant the extractor down, and I will show you what you're able to do after I kill this stupid spider. This thing is not gonna, this would cause me not to be able to sleep immediately when I started this episode, because I like to start at the beginning of a day break. Makes things a whole lot simpler when keeping time. So let's go ahead and place this extractor down here, and I am going to wire it up. And now I'm going to stick my rubber wood in it, and let's watch what happens. Now over here you can overclock it. That's what these slots are for. Basically what overclocking does is speeds up the overall time it takes for this to go to here, whether it is pulling it or whatnot. I think you can actually speed it up to the point where it's extremely fast and you don't have to wait much time at all. But using the extractor, we can take one piece of wood and turn it into one rubber very, very easily. So I think I'm going to just keep doing that. Let's place one more lava source in there. See, we're getting plenty of dust. And now we have a rubber source. So I think what I'm going to do is create a rubber tree farm. You kind of see a miniature version out there now, because in previous episode I actually had to go and find it and then build it and do all that sort of things. But now I have, I'm pretty sure, plenty of bones that I can actually make it into. I think I have plenty in here. I guess not, so I'm gonna go ahead and condense some. That way I can actually get my trees going. I can make them pretty big. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use a diamond. I mean, I've got 20 of them. It's not that big of a deal. And I've also got gold just in case I don't want to use that. So let's go ahead and stick the diamond in here. And now we have 57 bones. Now let's go ahead and go over here to my little tree farm. And I'm gonna go off the back, and you're gonna die. Nah. Okay, we're good on that one. Alright, so where are my saplings? Here they are. Plant one there, plant one there, and you plant one here. Now, we just need to make us some bone meal, and we are ready to go. You get there, and see, this is what's good though. If you actually have the ability to have resin, I would keep that tree around because it would continue to regenerate that resin if you need it. Now, I don't think this tree is going to have any. I was wrong, but it doesn't really matter because you're still getting resin regardless if you chop it down or not. But if I can see resin on the tree immediately, I'm not going to worry with it, and I'm just going to leave it be. Alright, now that we got all this, let's collect this little Pokeball, and we'll go ahead and dump this rubber into the actual extractor, the rubber wood that is, and we will be good for this episode. I think that's pretty good. We built a geothermal generator. I showed you how you can actually destroy and move machinery if that is what you want, and you have an easier power source that really won't run out as long as you have lava, and Minecraft always has lava. So let me go ahead and collect this dust, and we'll go back up. And next episode, I think I will focus on the oil and a couple other machinery bits and pieces that will make things a whole lot easier for you, whether you want to speed things up or not. But that's pretty much all I've got for now. I'll see y'all guys later. Now, two videos you probably missed. The one on the left is my Thermal PM9 Moab on Gulch, and the video on the right is the latest episode of Minecraft Monday. A link to my Twitter will be down in the description in case you want to follow me, get into open lobbies, or get onto my Minecraft server. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Other than that, peace out.